Oblivious to this ill, the king and his princess continue to debate the content of their meal. Meat or vegetable, though the princess' most loyal servant would have proposed both to end the squabble. But few knew his name, and fewer still cared for his counsel. And then the evil dragon appeared.
Something very interesting is about to happen.
Dreams like gold. I wonder if they will be flavorful. Dreams like gold. I wonder if they will be flavorful. Oh, these uneven tiles on the ground knock the wind out of my sails. Ah, good. Very good. Though you are puny, you harbor dreams grand enough for myself.
Be gone, evil dragon!
Evil dragon? How laughable. A dragon as illustrated and thoughtful as myself should surely be granted enlightened as a title. My kin are known to covet treasure, yet I have found the dreams of puny man more enticing than jewels. It is most spectacular how man can stuff their minds with dreams, whether they be starving or free. Human dreams are more precious than gold, or so they say. Today I will see for myself if your dreams are indeed as filling as they are valuable. My hunger wears away at my control. I must feast as soon as possible. Puny king, if you value your own life and those of your kin, then offer up thy sacrifice thereupon.
To see me as a coward, are your vile eyes mere reflective stones? Dreams and nobility are my lifelong pursuits. I will not give them up for you. Be gone, evil dragon! The kingdom won't cower before you!
I must urge that you reconsider, though courage fills your measly soul. Which choice is more favorable between sacrifice and annihilation? Some time will surely show. I will find some rest in your city outskirts, but before nightfall, I will return for my fill. If you fail to give, then I will take for myself. Your palace shall be my hunting grounds, and your halls my stove.
Oh, it's all coming out now. See, just follow my intuition.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult. Take it easy. Quietly now. Take it easy.
chest full of valuables, and a trove of potential clues.
Crumble!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Solidify!
Busted!
Can't move it!
Our bond is strong!
Yeah! Cyclone! Bring it on!
Stabilize!
Gotcha! Busted!
Out of my way! Dissipate!
Confess! Fracture! See, just follow my intuition.
age in the world, life brings the burden of responsibility. Seeker of secrets, I wish to know, by whom ought this burden of responsibility be borne?
What a beautiful day. A perfect day to rest.
Yeah, this shift seems to be going on forever. My talons are completely numb. You over there, would you stand guard a while in my stead?
Huh? Fine. Since you've been working for so long, I shall take pity on you and stand guard in your place.
What the? You make me cover your shift just so you can swan off over here and take it easy?
It wasn't my shift today anyway.
Well, whose was it then? You were the one standing guard when I came.
I was just passing by too, when the person on guard asked me to cover for them for a while. Then the guy who was supposed to be on guard went to rest under a parasol.
A parasol?
Seeker of secrets, have you found the one? By whom ought the burden of responsibility be borne?
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Even the raven that feasts on rotten flesh is sometimes enticed to taste what is not theirs. Seeker of secrets, I wish to know, who is the glutton that to greed did succumb?
No, guys! You screwed this up! That cake was for the princess! This was an inside job!
Sir, I do have a sweet tooth. If you choose to suspect me, there's nothing I can do.
Sir, I only pilfer in public. I never steal in secret.
If it were me, I would have eaten the cream and left the cake.
I wasn't here yesterday. It wasn't me.
Well, you know me, sir. I would have sooner eaten the cabinet than the cake it holds.
Useless, all of you! How did I end up with you as my team?
Seeker of secrets, have you found the one? Who is the glutton that to greed did succumb? Even the raven that feasts on rotten flesh is sometimes enticed to taste what is not theirs. Seeker of secrets, I wish to know, who is the glutton that to greed did succumb?
No, guys! You screwed this up! That cake was for the princess! This was an inside job!
Sir, I do have a sweet tooth. If you choose to suspect me, there's nothing I can do.
Sir, I only pilfer in public. I never steal in secret.
If it were me, I would have eaten the cream and left the cake.
I wasn't here yesterday. It wasn't me.
Well, you know me, sir. I would have sooner eaten the cabinet than the cake it holds.
Useless, all of you! How did I end up with you as my team?
Seeker of secrets, have you found the one? Who is the glutton that to greed did succumb?
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Everyone! Over here!
Is everyone awake now? Mona says that she has something important to tell everyone.
The first glimmering daybreak after the return of the Immanakreich most certainly revitalizes one's innermost spirits.
What Main Fräulein means is that she is ready to take on the next challenge.
Yeah! We're rested and ready too!
Alright, then I'll get to the crux of the matter. I just peeked into my scryglass and there's a new mirage forming on that island over there. And I have a feeling that this one is my mirage.
Oh, so now it's Mona's turn. You were with us for all of ours. Seems like it's time for us to go with you into yours.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing to see, really.
Lady Magistus, are you embarrassed?
No, absolutely not. It's not like I'm worried about everyone judging me after seeing my embarrassingly pathetic mirage or anything.
This emphatic no sounds rather like a thinly disguised yes.
Well, astrologists are often regarded as something out of this world, right? But what if my mirage is nothing like that?
Fret not. Your prinzessin is not so foolish as to entertain preconceived notions on how thy mirage should or should not present itself.
Yeah, me neither. Not that I have low expectations of you, Mona, but personally, I think you're a kind soul, and you shouldn't feel like you have to live up to anything more than that.
I'm sure Mona's mirage will stay true to her kind heart.
Yeah, and it's not like we're going in there just to do some sightseeing. There's other reasons too, right?
Really? Well, okay then. I suppose I'm not worried as long as everyone doesn't get too excited. All right then, let's get going. Gotcha.
See, just follow my intuition.
wait. Where did Yakov go? What's that? What's going on? After Yakov crossed through, the lights went out, one after the other. I think it went white, green, red, then blue.
According to my scryglass, we've arrived at the Mirage. Okay, let's find the entrance first.
Is that it? Over there?
Huh. This looks like some kind of pool.
We're not gonna have to swim to get in, are we?
Huh? Wait, do we have a non-swimmer among us?
No, I don't think that's the real problem here.
Someone's scared, huh? Well then, I'll go first.
And there she goes. She's gonna show off her oh-so-perfect swimming skills now.
Please be mindful of your wording, main Fräulein.
Oh, right. See you later.
Whoa! Mona dived right into the pool and disappeared! Let's catch up with her.
What a spectacular structure.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this. Hey, Mona, your Mirage is amazing.
Though it falls short of the glorious Immunakreich, one must admit that it is an impressive realm nonetheless, Lady Magistus.
At least it's not showing me getting lectured by the old hag. Thank goodness. Well, what else would you expect of a genius astrologist's mirage? Okay, let's get started.
Take it easy.
There's a star over there. And now it's gone. Let's follow it.
Take it easy. Take it easy. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy.
It's made its way inside.
I've always been very proud of my talent in astrology. Huh? What in the... Is that my voice? I believe that astrology is a valuable discipline and that it is capable of revealing the inner workings of this universe. Oh, that's me talking to myself. When people discovered I could perform divination, they began to bombard me with inquiries. When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover? Being the honest person I am, I told them exactly what I saw through the scryglass. Though honesty may bring about resentment, I couldn't lie in the face of such a noble art. Astrology is a scam. That's insane. Can you please leave me alone now? I need some space. It felt as if I was being stabbed with razor-sharp knives formed by their disappointment. I could see the future, yet I felt miserable, as if I'd fallen into an abyss.
Lady Magistus, this is heartbreaking.
Please don't try to comfort me. It'll only make me feel embarrassed.
Come on, you don't need to pretend in front of us. You need a hug.
No. That was really how I felt back when I first started out in astrology, but I've matured now. I'm no longer so easily swayed by random people's opinions.
Who would have thought? Even Magistus, the court archmage, was not spared of vexatious times in her career.
It must have been difficult to be misunderstood by others. I'm glad that you were able to move past that.
Actually, there are many who have given up astrology due to similar circumstances. But I am a genius, so It's only fair that I'm able to accomplish what others cannot.
It's pretty inspiring to hear you say all that in an amazing place like this.
Yes, good. Keep going.
Sorry to interrupt, but the door is that way.
All right. Now I'll let you shower me with praise after all the mysteries are solved.
The surroundings appear to have changed. This isn't the beach we originally left.
The area appears to be the mountains of Mondstadt. Wait, have we been sent back to Mondstadt?
Yet the boundless ocean still surrounds us.
There should be another pool around here for us to enter.
Over here, y'all!
Why isn't it letting us enter?
Oh, something seems to be floating on the water there.
Is it a painting? Or what is it?
It seems to be hinting at a specific place.
It is anticipating that the Prinzessin would guide her loyal followers to the location that has been chosen by fate.
Why is it always you that has to take the lead? Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's just find this place first.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay.
That's all you have to say for yourself.
So it is
no
where
defense.
many things come to settle.
So the day finally happened, man.
What?
And I have no platinum to spend it on.
What?
I got a 75% off.
Busted.
If you were asking to borrow, I would probably have maybe 40.
No. Was just pointing out that the irony of that. Nate's updating his. Fucking racists.
Well, if you ever actually care to need platinum, let me know if you think you could help me sell whatever spare prime stuff, I guess.
We've been over this and you keep saying, oh just make sure I have a spare. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know, maybe you want 3 sets of
I only want 1.
Haiku Prime.
Well, like I said, I'll make it clear then. I only really would like to keep 1 around. Does that help?
That's why I just said write a list and I can probably sell it off. It wouldn't be too hard with a list. You know what you should continue doing? Because you got this big giant balding spot, I don't know if you knew that.
A bobbin spot?
No, balding spot. He covers up most of his head.
Let's finish this swiftly. We'll need more where that came from.
Oh, sweet. I have just enough platinum to actually buy the aquarium vignette if I want.
Are you going to?
I don't know. Yeah, it'd be 22 platinum and it'd leave me at that really awkward number that would bother me for the eternity.
An uneven number?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm currently sitting at like 31 plat because of the thing I bought, and sitting with that 1 platinum, the numeric of it being like 30 and then 1 just eats me alive, because I'm like, what the hell am I going to spend 1 platinum on? What is ever going to end in 1? It's like how in Phantasy Star Online, which comes out at the end of next month, just a reminder to all y'all, so you will be downloading it, or I will be coming after you with a tiny axe. If you don't think I have a tiny axe, I have 2. That means I can get one of you, and still chase after the other. But yeah, they did this campaign thing where it was like defeat X amount of enemies, and like per enemy defeated, they added like X amount of star gems that the player would get for, you know, end of quest reward thing. And we ended up getting a fucking uneven amount, and instead of rounding it up to the nearest like decimal of 5, they literally gave us the uneven amount, and so it just fucking kills me that I'm forever perpetually stuck in between 4 and 9 at the end. Because you can't spend 4 or 9. Everything ends at 5. They fucked us with 1 goddamn platinum, and it pisses me off. Oh, good for you. Don't you feel special? I mean, yeah, we can do Vox, chicken pox. I don't care what we do. Remember, me and came in pretty much... Oh, and by the way, it was Cora Prime that came out.
Okay.
I was off. She was the next female, so that means the next one's going to be male guarantee. So if you want Kitty Cat Prime, you can now get her. Because yes, the Neri is primed.
funny. But Cat's Prime too.
Uh-huh. Though there is officially a Kavat Prime.
In a sense, yeah.
Well, no, there is officially a Kavat Prime. It's just not a Kavat that everyone can use. It is still a 100% Kavat. Meaning there is no Kuburo Prime, so when do we get Kuburo Prime? I don't know if you caught any of the stream, K-Man.
I did not.
No free Titania for you, then. And I forgot to tell you that there was a 48-hour item to buy within there after the stream, but it's gone now. There was an operator hood you could buy.
Oh. Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah. Don't worry, it isn't anything special. It's pretty bland. Finally, I was wondering when you were going to send a damn invite. Been rolling around on the ground for the past 10 minutes. Look like an idiot. I look like a bigger idiot than I already was. And I can't wait till we get Taint Prime. The day we get Taint Prime will be amazing.
Prime Taint?
What were you gonna say, Nate? No, affinity is your leveling currency. Energy is the blue stuff you pick up to use abilities. A little tickle, 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 all your neck hairs prickle is there. Oh, and Barrow was here during that weekend. But don't worry, the end of this month or the end of next month, there's going to be an event because they're trying to add crossplay, but they need to sync up everything in order to do so. Otherwise, you know, you have Barrow tap dancing on the computer, bringing things that the people at the consoles can't have, you know. So they're doing an event where he's going to be popping up at the end of the month or next month, one of those two. Yep, I'm just getting, you know, shit ready. A little tickle, 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 all your neck hairs prickle as they barbecue the sentinel and meet them right in front of you. Hourglass smash, filling little pieces, countdown, carry on, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then I'm really hoping that once they do that, because, well, I mean, it is official. Once they release cross-play, it'll be a little while after, but not too far after, that we will be getting cross-save. So, all the stuff I have on Xbox, you know, all one Warframe and, you know, equipment that I got on there will be merged into one.
Are they actually merging it?
Yeah. It'd be really stupid if they didn't.
Because I've known some games don't merge. Unfortunately, that means they
Well,
are dumb.
I mean, it's gonna be cross-save. So, like I said, it'd be really stupid if they didn't. Not saying that it's 100% guaranteed, but like I said, really fucking stupid if they didn't. They would piss off more people than it would be worth. Let's see if Chris is home. I'm gonna call him a pedophile. I told him, you are a pedo if you don't get on PlayStation. It's an assassino. Well, the good news is that me and K-Man no longer have to worry about Prime Chamber. Because me and him both got a copy now. It's like one of the rarest mods. It's not even a good mod, to be honest. It had a gun that it worked really well with back in the day, which made it this like super legendary thing that they were seeking. Also, if I recall, I don't remember specifics, but when they do the event, if you want to spend $100 some odd, apparently they will be releasing the Founders Pack again. So you can get Excalibur Prime. It's not worth it. Excalibur Umbra is better. It actually pissed off a lot of people that Excalibur Umbra was the better. They were like, yeah, but now everybody has a Warframe that's better than Excalibur Prime because, you know, you gave it away for free. Like, sometimes you own something for the prestige.
There's another star! Let's follow it!
Like how I have a copy of Phyrexian Altar. Well, if we can find a cheap enough bot for us to all split, I mean, I don't need a Phyrexian Altar if we get one out of it, so. Would you sell your soul? I want both of them. But I want them both from a left shoe. I mean, there's a good chance that I can part with it. It's not on the list of anything that I'm giving away for free, obviously, due to... and the fact that it's a pain in the ass, and that it is definitely going to be one that goes back up in price after the set stops. But that's why I was saying, if we want to split a bot, if you and Chris, well, I mean, you and Chris can go to the same store, so, I mean, the only store that Chris would go to differently than you would be Dragon's Gate, or Dungeon's Gate, not Dragon's Gate. Well, you know, I'm down here killing everything. Like a boss. Yeah. I am punching things in the face like a boss. But yeah, you know. Because I'm not gonna want to spend, you know, a goddamn arm and a leg on a box. The other sets I was easily fine with going into on halves because, you know, it was, you know, at most gonna be $50 per person.
Take it easy.
And that was me and Chris spending $50. I spent $100 on my, Ninja. Kamigawa. And I mean, you saw what I pulled out of that. The only version of Phyrexian Altar that I would prefer, as opposed to the one that I have, is, you know, the full art borderless. Quake! Don't even care if it's foil. I just want the full art variant, the borderless full art. I like the way it looks better, and that would just be one that I wouldn't sell. Just sit there. And plus, maybe we'll all get lucky and we'll all get a Dockside Extortionist. You know, a really shitty card that never pays off, even though people say it's a good card. But it has the potential. What if somebody has like 10 artifacts or enchantments on the field? Then you know, you would get 10 treasures off of that. Okay, and how often does that come up? The most I've ever seen treasure base that anyone get off and they still lost was 18. It was 18 treasures, and it helped them catch up in board state.
What's board state?
Having a board presence. In other words, a lot of what board state means is like how many creatures, enchantments, and artifacts you have on the field and mana. Board clearing is, you know, when you wipe out like all creatures or whatnot, and there is a lot of that Magic the Gathering. In fact, you can say there's so much of it that it's not uncommon for someone to play something huge and then everyone to be back at ground zero for creature-wise. I'm gonna play this Crater Hoof Behemoth, okay, and I'm gonna play Wrath of God. You can all suck a bag of dicks. And no, I'm not making that card up, it's a real card. Bag of dicks.
I hear it's also a snack.
No, Bag of Dicks isn't a real card. Wrath of God is, though. Armageddon, Wrath of God. Ha! Look! Calling Chris a pedophile really worked.
Rise!
But they're not, though.
Quake! I told Chris that he was a pedo if he didn't sign on to PlayStation.
That's a weird reason. That's a weak reason to call for anyone to be one.
Shut up, you're worse than Hitler. It's not the worst thing he's heard. Yeah. I told K-Man that I told the group that I said you were a pedo if you didn't sign on to PlayStation. Yeah, pedo. P-E-D-O. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, there isn't.
Are you absolutely certain?
No, I'm 100% certain that I typed it up fast enough that there was probably a lot of spelling errors. Well, you're a pedo. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, you gonna be at Dungeon's Gate anytime soon? Now, kind of, yeah. Did you just drop your fly? Oh! That's what it sounds like when I accidentally drop my pants or something. Oh! Hold us up now.
Just, you know, I was, well, still am.
I keep telling him, I really love that channel. It's a bunch of useless shit that just pisses people off. No, that's TMZ. That's a bunch of useless shit that pisses people off. Come on, I need to know that Kanye West is a human being by getting annoyed by the paparazzi standing outside his door at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get a photo of him. The only time I'm ever sympathetic to Kanye West. Yeah. No, Kanye West gets on anyone's nerves. Are you saying he's not? No, he's Kanye North. He wants to pee on you. Rah, rah, Rasputin. Rasputin. Interesting things you find out on a daily basis that you really don't need to know. Rah, rah, Rasputin tastes like spaghettios. I don't want to know how you know that. I already called him a potato. I just texted Nate at some random point and just said, Nate, potato. No thanks. I'm really not crazy. I can survive without doing so. But there is... Hey, at least it's still better than bite incest. Oh! 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 This! Calm down!
It's its final day. Don't rush.
So my sister came over today so we could finish cleaning up my place and all that before you guys came down. And no, we went to Burger King and then I was like, I want to get a tattoo, you know, there's a lot of things that would trigger my mom, and she's like, oh yeah, like saying your nipples are through. And I was like, what?
Are made for
she's like, yeah.
commodities.
And then I was like, okay, I've never looked at your nipples, so I just don't know. Like, there was no one else at the Burger King, and me and my sis, obviously, we don't really care what we say in public, because it's like, what? Do we give a fuck if someone else cares? No, that's their problem. But yeah, so it's just in the middle of Burger King of me being like to my sister, I've never looked at your nipples, so I wouldn't know.
Osmanthus
Well, my
wine
brother's
tastes
nipples
the
are
same
too,
as
so
I
why wouldn't my
remember.
sister's be?
But where are those who share the memory?
But yeah, the reason I asked about Dragon's Gate was to see if you could check how much a Modern Masters 2022 would be. Because it's usually cheapest there. Thursday would be the earliest you could run out, because Friday you said you were going to try to be there by noon, and I don't think you could run out there and be here by noon. No, I think they open at 9. I think it would be physically impossible for you to be here by noon. And knowing the luck on that one would be the one time there was a comp on the street. Yeah. Everybody's getting fired up. Yeah, they decided they wanted to go toe-to-toe with me. You know, an assassin class Warframe. Oh no, it was just me sliding in and just spinning my dagger around really fast. But it was like, you know, I have 1,000 ways to kill you, and I don't even have to put effort in. Oh no, I still do that with Ash too. Avara is my pure stealth frame. Ash is my... I'm going to fuck your shit up as quickly as humanly possible. Because technically my teleport does not count as crowd control. Because it's considered an attack, not an actual crowd control ability. So on Eximus, I can warp, teleport, and attack them singly, because that's how that works. It's a single target.
It's a movement skill.
Uh-huh. So I break... Yep. So I break the rules. I am playing the Yeah. I'm playing a... Yep. I'm playing a Warframe that tells the rules to go fuck itself. They recently changed it, yeah.
Okay.
Any rules you can make, I can break faster. But yeah, depending on the price, because, as I was saying, I mean, I wouldn't mind going part way. If we went 3-way in on it, it'd be a lot less if the price is right. Well, you know, 3 ways are kinky. And I have a donkey show to put on later. You are. But yeah. And I know Nate's already looking for a Phyrexian altar. Unfortunately, we both knew this day would inevitably come, and now I have to say goodbye to Mage. The, Mage Dagger. artifact equipment that when you attack, you deal damage directly equivalent to the attacking creatures. Green, red. I put it in my elf deck. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's where it is. You said you weren't planning on using it anytime soon, and I said, well, if you ever do, you can just have it back at that point. We knew this day would eventually come. Yep. So. You can just... Yeah, you can just have this one back, because that was the agreement in the first place. They probably don't. Guaranteed, no. But, I mean, yeah, I was planning on us going in there anyway. I assumed... Yeah, I assumed you'd want to take a look anyway. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Runa's great, a sex machine. Have a Gara Prime attachment. Because... You might like it for different reasons. Ah! It's true. The marmot? Right. Why wouldn't you want to masturbate? No, this conversation is happening. Why wouldn't you want to masturbate, Nate? You started this war to plunge Skyrim into chaos. You know what? No, fuck it. Skyrim into Skyos. Also, you have Skullcrack coming your way, so... I put that aside as well, since I have a copy. Yeah, but I'm just giving it to him because I'm not using it. Players can't gain life this turn, thank you. And the point of it in deck is obviously so he can hit them hard and no one can survive. I don't even know what mastery rank you're trying to do. That doesn't mean, Chris, that doesn't mean Nate was paying attention. He's not wrong.
Take it easy.
Usually what you do after masturbating, yes. God.
Why would
Because
you
it
animate
doesn't
that?
want you to pee on it. Every time you use the bathroom, all it does is go, "No, Kelly, don't pee on me." No. It's been forever since I've done number 11.
It's been forever since I did any of the stuff. You know, Knight, you could do a practice test before you do the real thing. You should have succeeded the practice first before doing the real thing.
Astrology reveals the truth unreservedly, but not everyone is
So
willing
you didn't
to
even
accept
do a
their faith,
practice.
no matter.
No, he did a
Running
practice,
into
and then he
difficulties is
came
part
out,
of
and then he
practicing
went
the
to
craft.
jump in,
I
and he
must
pressed the
also
wrong
become
button.
stronger myself in order to convince people.
See, Chris is what we call a dumbass. Is that why there's species every time I go into your bathroom?
On a mountain who also happened to be picking fruits. He was even kind enough to share some with me. So
Am I in?
return,
Did I win?
I agreed to perform a divination for him. The results were terrifying.
He did. He said, "Am I in? Did I
him
win?"
to give up adventuring as soon as possible. Otherwise, he could meet his end within the next 2 years. He fell silent for a while.
Am I in? Did I win?
Surprisingly, he didn't doubt the results of my divination.
For
when
24
others had.
hours. Mage Slayer, that's what it's called.
He looked quite perplexed. Even so, I have to keep going. Adventurers can't just give up in the face of hardship.
Rasputin!
With that,
Bruno's greatest sex
he picked up his
machine.
pack and headed for the peak.
Why the fuck don't you have SpaghettiOs?
Try as I might, I could never forget that incident.
But why don't you? I feel like we could go on so you can either answer the question properly or we can keep going on. Why don't you have SpaghettiOs? Why didn't you get some the last time you could? Well, now I feel compelled that when you come down here, I have to buy and send you a thing of SpaghettiOs when you go back. Well, that goes without saying, but... I mean, I can find a home. He was talking about this place or kitty. Let's do Paradox Engine again. Because let's admit the fact that when I'm done with my Oathbreaker decks, what? The last paradox. It's the last paradox. Isn't that kind of paradoxical?
Oh, we're back again.
If it's a paradox,
So,
it can't be the last paradox.
Mona,
Why? Because that would be a paradox
that
in itself,
adventurer
creating another paradox,
dead
meaning
now?
the first paradox is null and void, thus
That
creating
was
another
the
paradox
only
within
time
the
I ever saw
paradox of
him.
paradox.
And that was more than 3
Did
years
you
ago.
just really want to
which
say the
means
word paradox? No, if I
he's
wanted to
no
say the
longer
word paradox, I would have just said fucking paradox.
Isn't there still a chance that he's alive? You know, like maybe you just made a mistake.
Paradoxes get Chris horny.
You can't call it divination if you reject anything bad and believe the good unreservedly. That's just self-deception. Of
Case
course,
in
casually
point.
performing divination for fun might be
Case
a
in
different
point,
matter,
argument
but
made.
in my field of expertise, there's no room for lies. To contradict my own
What
reading
card
would
are
be a
you
blasphemy
looking at?
against astrology.
Cruel, but truthful. Such
What
is
does
fate.
it do?
I don't usually say things like this, but while we're on the topic, I really hope you don't confuse astrology with those fortune stick peddlers that you see along the streets.
That doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing, but yeah, if you want one that you're going to want to put in there for finding mana quick, Sword of the Animist.
Which is why
Like a
astrology
$4
is a
card.
disdained profession. It is a mighty art, but unfortunately one that annoys people nonetheless.
Why dost thou protest so much, Lady Magistus? Thou seems not to be the sort with whom one would be loath to be associated.
What Main Fräulein means is that she's glad to be friends with you.
No, that's not exactly what I said. Whatever has gotten into you, Oz? You misinterpret my utterances with increasingly alarming frequency.
Sword of the Animist, when this creature deals damage to a
that
player. I
be?
don't even know if it's combat
Perhaps
damage
I have
specific,
been
it might be just
concerned
combat
that Main
damage. I
Fräulein
do
could
not remember
offend
that
her
portion off the top of
friends
my head.
and have
Search
been
your deck for a
attempting
land
to
card, put it
soften
into
her
the battlefield
words.
tap.
Although you're the only astrologist I know, you've left an awesome impression on me. You're not annoying at all.
Sword of the
Those who go snooping
Animist
around
is
for secrets,
stupidly
yet
fucking
ignore whatever
broken.
they don't want to hear, they're the ones who should reflect on themselves. Knowing your fate doesn't come cheap.
Copy of
If
mine.
one could
Sword of the
simply
Animist.
avoid fate
No, both
with
of my
just a
copies
few
came
words,
from pre-made decks.
no one would have to endure the pain of parting.
Yeah.
Mona, don't take others' comments
Oh, yeah.
to heart. Follow your heart, and never forget what's right.
Oh, I don't need comforting, thank you very much. I'm very tough, you know. Oh, well then, thank you.
What dost thou say? Speak up.
Father
and offer
of
your highest
mine.
reverence and
Do, do, do,
blessings
do.
to the princessin.
Okay, your highness. Instead of making a scene, why don't you go
Apparently
collect the
fathers
other
get
fragments
horny
in the new
too.
location reflected by the pool? We can't
Specifically
enter the
my
mirage
father.
without 'em.
Main Fräulein, you are the only one with eyes
Which
sharp
comes
enough
into
to
quite a
locate the
debate,
secrets.
because which one are we talking
If
about?
that's the case, very well.
Neither one of them would I call
shall
father.
proceed to the beach.
And the one person that I would call father, I definitely won't be talking to ever
Mona.
because I don't go to church.
Oh, okay. Coming!
Justifiable. Just because I, appreciate